Hello and welcome to Film Dweeb. Today, we're going to talk about what is considered to be one of the most beloved Christmas classics of all time, and one of the few movies to make me blubber like a baby. It's a Wonderful Life. Starring James Stewart and Donna Reed, it tells the story of George Bailey, a man who wishes he had never been born, and an angel who shows him how different the world would be without him, a sort of retelling of A Christmas Carol. Did you know that this movie was considered a failure when it first came out? Here are the top 5 most interesting factoids about It's a Wonderful Life. Number 5. The movie was based on A Christmas Card. That's right, the movie was adapted from a short story called The Greatest Gift by Philip Van Doren Stern, who couldn't find a publisher for it and decided to send it as a Christmas card to his friends in 1943. One of those friends was a producer at RKO Pictures, who bought the rights to the story and hired several writers to turn it into a screenplay. Eventually, the project landed in the hands of Frank Capra, the director of It's a Wonderful Life, who made some changes to the original story, such as adding the character of Clarence, the angel, and changing the name of the protagonist from George Pratt to George Bailey. Number 4. The movie was a box office flop. Despite being a masterpiece of cinema, It's a Wonderful Life was not a hit when it was released in 1946. It cost $3.18 million to make, but it only earned $3.3 million at the box office, losing $525,000 for the studio. One of the reasons for its poor performance was that it was released in a crowded season, competing with other films like The Best Years of Our Lives, which won the Oscar for Best Picture that year. Another reason was that the movie was too dark and depressing for some audiences, who expected a more cheerful and uplifting Christmas story. It's a Wonderful Life only became popular after its copyright expired in 1974, and it started airing on TV every year. Number 3. The movie was investigated by the FBI. Yes, you heard that right. It's a Wonderful Life was suspected of being communist propaganda by the FBI because it portrayed the banker Mr. Potter as a villain and the common people as heroes. The FBI also thought that some of the writers were friendly with known communists and that the movie was part of a larger campaign to undermine the American way of life. In fact, the FBI wrote a report in 1947 titled Communist Infiltration of the Motion Picture Industry, where they listed It's a Wonderful Life as one of the examples of subversive films. Of course, this was a ridiculous accusation, and the movie was actually a celebration of democracy and individual freedom. Ironically, The Best Years of Our Lives also made the same list the same year. Number 2. The movie was nominated for 5 Oscars, but didn't win any in the main categories. It's hard to believe, but It's a Wonderful Life did not win any Academy Awards, despite being nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor. It lost to The Best Years of Our Lives, a drama about veterans returning from World War II, which swept the Oscars that year, winning 7 awards. It's a Wonderful Life did win a Technical Achievement Award for its innovative use of artificial snow, which was made of soap flakes, water, and foamite. Before that, movies used to use cornflakes or salt for snow, which made a lot of noise and required the actors to dub their lines later. Number 1. The movie has a lasting legacy as one of the most influential films of all time. Despite its initial failure, It's a Wonderful Life has become one of the most beloved movies ever made. It was ranked as the #1 inspirational film by the American Film Institute, and it was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. It has inspired countless other movies, TV shows, books, and songs, and it has become a part of the American culture and tradition. It's a Wonderful Life teaches us that every life matters, and that we can make a difference in the world by helping others. It also reminds us to be grateful for what we have and to never give up on our dreams. So there you have it, the top 5 most interesting factoids about It's a Wonderful Life. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe to Film Dweeb for more movie trivia and analysis. And don't forget to comment below and tell me what your favorite scene from It's a Wonderful Life is. Mine is when George tells the boardroom about his father's legacy.
Neither you nor anybody else can say anything against his character, because his whole life was, why, in the 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy? He didn't save enough money to send Harry to school, let alone me.
Also, the final scene is one of the few movies that makes my eyes turn into rain.
A toast to my big brother George, the richest man in town.
What's yours? Let me know, and I'll see you next time.